Man, fuck this button.
Next up on Dragon Ball Super, the supposed immortal god Zamasu will be fighting Trunks one-on-one, and I've been waiting to see Trunks in battle ever since he began training again with Vegeta. And I see this fight with Trunks and Zamasu going two ways. Either Trunks will stay in his normal Super Saiyan form, or I guess now is technically a Super Saiyan 2, and get towed up by Zamasu, or, and I'm really hoping this is the case, in the episode summary for Dragon Ball Super episode 57, it says right here that Trunks takes his place fighting alongside Goku. He shows off his power, which has greatly increased through training. Because of that little summary right there, it opens up the possibilities for a brand new Trunks form. Now, the possibility of that actually happening is of course very low. If he was getting some new form of power, similar to Black Goku's Super Saiyan Rose, we probably would have heard about it by now. But I'm not gonna lie, if they threw in a sneaky Super Saiyan 3, I wouldn't be complaining. Also, there's been a lot of talk about this button. Basically, just really quick for those of you that don't know, when Goku met up with Zeno, the god of all 12 universes, he gave him this button, and when this button is pushed, Zeno comes directly to the scene, and I'm assuming that he will take out whoever's messing with Goku. And honestly, I don't know if this is a good or bad thing to have. Obviously we want to see more Zeno, and eventually it wouldn't be bad if we saw him absolutely at his maximum power, but at the same time, if Goku does press that button, there is literally no one in the universe who can touch him. You know, what's Goku gonna have to overcome if he has that button? Unless Goku makes Zeno mad himself, which is super unlikely because no one ever stays mad at Goku, let's be real. Something I found, I remember seeing this down in the comment section. All it said was, what if someone else pushed the button? Anyone who saw the latest episode of Dragon Ball Super would know that Black Goku now is on a whole nother level in comparison to Goku and Vegeta, and I don't see Black Goku as the type to just let them escape. Unless someone like Whis steps up, this is Goku and Vegeta's fight to the death. And just to shoot it down really quick, we say this almost every arc, fusion. In most cases, I am all for fusion, especially mixing in the Super Saiyan Blue. I've been waiting for it, but not now. The setup for these characters, Zamasu and Black, is too good to be ended with a single Kamehameha wave. We are talking about gods questioning the reality of their foundation. I don't feel like it should be either Goku or Vegeta's job to be the one to take them down. Even though they are technically gods, they're not really god status. This relates back to Zeno's button. I feel like he will be more involved throughout the rest of this arc, and I've always said that Goku would never press that button, just because that's not a sane thing to do. Let's say Black Goku, he's just got done beating down Goku and Vegeta, he walks up to Goku and sees the button. What happens if he gets curious and presses it himself? Zeno appears, and Black Goku has always been really confident. I don't think we've ever seen him in a nervous state. Around someone like Zeno, I just want to see the reaction. Anyway, this button, love it or hate it, it is here and it was shown for a reason. Dragon Ball doesn't really show things and set them up if it's not going to utilize them down the road. And if I had to tell you right now who's going to press that button, it's not going to be Goku, it's not going to be Vegeta, it may be Trunks. Trunks doesn't really have, or he doesn't feel the same way about Saiyan pride as Goku and Vegeta do. This was shown back during the fight with Cell in the Cell games. He wanted to give Goku the upper hand by giving him a Senzu Bean, and if anyone was going to call out to Zeno for help, it would be Trunks. However, on the other end of that, I see Zamasu and Black Goku. The only way I see Black Goku pressing it, or Zamasu, is either if they're curious to what that button does, or, and I actually feel like this could be a legit thing, if they want to kind of show off to Zeno, because if you remember back, Black Goku said that he thought that he was doing the gods justice by getting rid of the humans, the mortals, so maybe he knows what that button does, and he sees Zeno and he thinks that he would be happy if he saw this. Anyway, that has been Dragon Ball Super - the button. Let me know who you think's gonna press this button and summon the almighty, the pinnacle of power right now in Dragon Ball, Zeno. I want to thank you all for watching, and until we meet again, I will see you in the next Dragon Ball video.